Here we are again today on another day out metal detecting with the mighty E-Track. There we go. I made one little adjustment to it because on the Minelab forum, Minelab owners forum, one of the lads said just take the bottom line out in discrimination. So what I've done, I've just blacked that blank screen. I've just put one black line right across the bottom and turned a few other things up. So, but today I'm on a field totally different to where I was yesterday, but not too far away. But if you notice over there, you can just see like the ancient ploughing that used to be. So I'm going to give this field a whirl today. I've been in it a few times before but never found much, but then again I've not been in with the E-Track, have I? So I don't know, could find something, could find bugger all. I've had a lot of believe it or not, ring pulls out of here with the gold max and the white spectrum, but other than that, nothing. More so, if you notice behind me, I'm going to have a go in that field behind me, right? He's just taken the silage, he's just cut all the grass, but there's nice lines that I can follow down there, and I have had, because it's close to, there's just a house over that side that was built in the 1600s. So, and I've had what have I had? I've had about 6 hammered out of that field, but all like Elizabeth. I had 2 Scottish pennies as well, which they're quite nice. I'll have to, I don't know if I could, I'll probably show you them later on. Don't know whether you'd be interested or not, because they're like old finds, aren't they? But you see, the thing with this field is, and most fields around here, my mate the farmer puts these cattle in this field, right, and these are usually mental. They follow you all over the place, they try and eat your spade, they try and eat you, they're licking you, absolutely mental. But because the sun is glaring down so much, I think it's going to be too hot for him to chase me around today. I'm in a ligged out on the floor now. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, and they're ligged out. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to get this E-Track on the go and see if I can find anything in this field. I don't think I'll find any hammered, but I'm hoping to find even like, I'm not bothered if I don't find any hammered, because I'll probably find some in that field there. Right, I'll give it a whirl and get back to you if I find anything. Signing off for now. Right, me again. Oh. Well, I had to come out of that field over there because the grass is a little bit long, so I couldn't get low, because I'm using this low and slow. So I've come in the next field where it's cut the grass, as you can see, which isn't too bad because it actually gives you lanes to follow. So what I've done, I don't know whether you noticed, but I've just been down that tree down there, just this first tree, and then back up this same lane. So, and it's taken me about an hour to do that, an hour. Right, so here is what we've got. Let me just turn this round a bit. We've got another, I think it's 2.2, is it? 2.2 bullet. Another one of them. I got 2 of them yesterday. We've got a modern 20p piece. Right, 20p, yippee, more battery money. We've got a 6p of Elizabeth II, sorry, Elizabeth II, our Queen. I can't see a date on it. Maybe you can see one there. Oh yeah, it's 1957. 1957, 6p. Yeah. There we go. Right, and we've got what looks like a really old button, broken, and we've got a bag seal, Don't know what's on it. There is some writing on it, but not a clue what it is. Don't know. We've got another button. Let's get it. Can I get it in the light? Can I? Somewhere. There it is. Another button. Oh, come on. Looks as though it's been silvered at some time. I think. And we've got the firing pin of a shotgun cartridge. None of these were deep, but this field has definitely been ploughed in the past because I've seen it. And we've had hammered off here, so there should be still one or two hammered about. One never noticed, does one? Oh. But the sun is absolutely beating down. I am burning to a cinder. I've got sunburn from yesterday, so I don't know whether to carry on or not. I'll tell you one thing though, since I started putting these videos on YouTube and in the forum and stuff, there have been a lot of people getting in touch with me wanting a day out. You know, can't go metal detector, can't go metal detector, and I'm just started, blah blah blah. Well, just join the club. You know what I mean? I don't mind taking you out, I suppose, but it's taking me ages to get this land, and if I just take every Tom, Dick and Harry on all the time, do you know what I mean? What am I getting out of it? Well, that sounds selfish like, but I don't, you know, it's taking me ages and ages to talk farmers around and, you know, and have them as mates and that sort of thing. Now every Tom, Dick and Harry's wanted to do it because loads of stuff's been found all of a sudden. Like we had a Viking hoard found, we've had a Chinese hoard found, we've had a bit of Bronze Age gold found, we've had numerous other items found around here now, you know, and it's only because they've been ploughing. But no one seems to want to go and ask the farmer except me and about 3 or 4 others. It's just not, it doesn't seem right. They don't do any work but what to go metal detecting with. I don't know, what does everyone else think about this? Is it right taking, you know, lads who sort of like never done it before but want to do it, and I think it's on it to jump on the van. I do this for fun, for a hobby. I don't do this to make profit at all. If you know, well, you can't really, can you? That's why I've still got a day job. Because then the big people think, people think that because the hoard's been found, there's going to be hundreds of hoards all over the area, but it doesn't look like that, does it? They keep forgetting that we have to walk around the fields in the rain, the snow, just to fulfill our little hobby of finding, you know, that one item that might be decent, which comes not very often, not around here anyway. It's very rarely we find Roman. I don't, you know, there's Romans up the coast and what have you, but it's very rare we find anything Roman here. We have started finding a few hammered, but that's only just recently, this past year or two. We never had loads of hammered before. We had to travel away. Anyway, what's your thoughts on that? Like people just starting up to jump on a bandwagon type thing, you know, and the very first, you know, when they're after something like that, because the very first question is, oh, that's nice, how much is it worth? Don't know, never interests me what stuff's worth, never. People go mad because I don't, you know, I rub my coins and as soon as I get them out of the ground instead of washing them and all that, it devalues them. I'm not bothered. I found it, it's my coin. Well, it's half the farmers as well if he wants half, like, but they very rarely want half off me anyway. Do you know what I mean? I'm not in it for profit. I love the hobby. Yeah, and I also love my e-track because it's finding me things. Like we've been on this field as well with there's been mine labs on here before, but I think they were the GTS, yeah, something like that. Anyway, catch you later. Hopefully I get some more detecting. I'll do another line I think, and then I'm naff off home because it's bloody red hot. It is absolutely red hot. Sweating my necks off. Right, see you later. Well, I've had to come off that field over there because my mate the farmer is gathering up all the grass, which is nice, but it was alright while it lasted. So I'll be back again as soon as he's finished with his little escapade. Very nice. So guess where I am? Well, you guessed it, I I'm back in the land of the hammered coins. I'm gonna give it another bash. Oh god, it's absolutely red hot though, so don't know how long I'm gonna last here. It's dripping off me. I brought some water to wash the coins with if I found any, and I've drank it. So it started off well. I was gonna like not devaluate the coins by just rubbing them, but I got so thirsty. I drank the water I was gonna wash them with. So I'm a naughty boy, but that's life. Right, I'm gonna have another go on here. So I'll catch you later if I find anything. With luck, it might be another hammered. Right, ciao for now. Well, I've been here. Well, it's 12 o'clock now. There's a church bells going, and I've been in the field where I found the 8 hammered. I've had an absolutely fantastic week here. I've had 5 in 3 days, and then another 3 yesterday. Unbelievable. I've spent quite a bit of time in here this morning. Well, say quite a bit, only about an hour or so, but I haven't had a thing. Not a thing, not a button, not a bit of lead, nothing. Not a decent diggable signal. So I'm absolutely burning as well. I haven't been concentrated, probably because I'm flaming back's killing me with sunburn. So I think I'll have to call it a day for a day, and I don't think I'll be out the weekend because I've been at it all week this week. So we've just been at it all week this week. I'll have to go out with a wife this weekend, I should think. Take her somewhere nice. And it's blowing a bit of a gale now, so I hope this road mic's working all right, because it is blowing a bit louder than normal at the moment. Oh, getting back to what I was on about before, like new people getting in touch with us, new people to metal detecting, asking me this, that and the other. It's always the usual thing, isn't it? You know, what's your farmer, blah blah. Anyway, right, this is going out to people that are hardened detectorists, right, who have done their research. They've looked in through books, they've been down the local records office, they've looked at tide maps, they've looked into the history of places, they've found out old footpaths or where old roads were, etc, etc. You know, all the people that have been detecting for a long time know the crack here. So if you were somebody like that, right, and then someone new come up to you and said, oh, I'm thinking of getting a detector, you know, I'll be able to come out with you, blah blah blah, would you take them out? Would you take them to one of these sites where you've done all the legwork, you've done all the history, you've done all the research, then you've seen the farmer, and the farmer, after reluctantly saying yes, has let you on his land because you showed him a bit of history, you've done all the legwork, you've talked him round after he apparently didn't want you on there, mainly of a trust thing probably. But then you get on there, and then someone that's brand new to the hobby, would you take them on? Would you do that? Or would you take them down the beach or something? Or would you say, tell you what, yeah, I'll take you out if you could find a bit of land to go on? I think that's the way to do it, innit? Find a bit. I sound a right stingy minge bag here, don't I? But I've been at this for years now, and just, it's only the past couple of years I've really started finding anything round here. Even though I've done loads of research on different places, found out different stuff, been on the site and found nothing. Do you know what I mean? I kept thinking there's something wrong with me. But you know what, you know. So anyway, what would you do if you've been detecting for a long time, been through a few machines to find before you found the right machine for you, done all the research, asked your farmers, actually knocked on the door and asked the farmers, what would you do? Would you take someone new out, or would you let them find a bit of land and then go out with them to show them or guide them as to how you think detecting is to be done properly? Because I'm not saying I'm a master at it at all, am I? I mean, I'm only watching videos and listening to it. It's all like high tech now. To when I first used to go out, Jesus, slow and slow. I've always done that more or less. But now with the discriminating, the bleeps and blobs and farts and goodness, squeaks and that this thing, man, it's all brand new. It's like learning all over again. but I'd still say you have to do all the legwork. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind telling them about the laws and the regulations, and you need to declare stuff and report stuff to the fine liaison officer, you know, things like that. Pop down the local museum and hand stuff in, that's good. Show the farmer what you've found, be honest with the farmers, you know, stuff like that. I don't mind all that at all. I'd even show them how to do the research, you know, where to go to look for things and that. I don't mind that at all, but it just seems, I don't know, it just seems wrong somehow, doesn't it, how you do all the work, all the legwork, and then somebody just like, what happens if they find something as well on the first day out? What happens if they find a hoard? What happens then? Did he split it with you? Did he split it with you and the farmer? What happens? Because at the end of the day, you're the one that found the, you know, the site to go on. I don't know. It's a grey area, innit? I mean, I've already got a detective mate anyway, and we trust one another. And God, and Bennett, he's not afraid to ask farmers. He was at first, but he isn't now. Bloody hell, he can't half-ask farmers. I never know, he's like a little machine he is now, and he goes knocking on doors. He even goes around and has cups of tea and biscuits and all that with him now, and they're cooking bits of cake and that. Well, that's my mate, but gets us on land, so there you go. I do all the research and he does all the knocking now, which I think is quite a fair deal, because he doesn't use a computer, he doesn't do anything like that. But he's brilliant, asking for it says me doing it all. You know, we shared it, we spread the load out. Right, that's enough for me now. I think that's enough for me today. I don't think I'll be out this weekend. I've only had them bits and bobs that I showed you before. What was it? Another 2.2 bullet, 3 buttons, another old sixpence. Not mega old like, 'cause it's not silver, so that's no good. I don't like that sort of silver. What else have I had? I had one ring pull. One ring pull, that's all I've had today, so that's not too bad. No coke. Avoided coke completely. That gives, right, coke gives a really low tone, and I've noticed I don't usually use the meter on the E-Track at all. Don't you look at the numbers, don't use the meter, just listen at the sounds. It's all audio for me. But I have noticed on the coke, right, if it sounds really low, if you look at the meter, the cursor shoots right over to the left, as far left as it'll go, and about halfway up, and it's always round about that area when it's coke, so I'm quite pleased with that. So it is another way of checking, but I don't use the meter a lot, if at all, only on coke. Right, that's me signing off. You're probably bored crapless now. I might try some other settings anyway. If I manage to sneak out this weekend, I'll try some different settings. I want to try and get a little bit deeper, I think. I might put it in relic, see what happens in relic mode. That should be deep. I don't know what it'll be like on Hammered. I might test it at home. Alright then, this is Dave signing off till next time I'm out. Might even give it a shot on the beach. Oh, 1 or 2 people on the YouTube have been asking what sort of camera I'm using. Well, I've took a few snapshots today of it for you, so you'll see what it's like. It's only a little handheld camera. It was expensive, like, but it's a little like mini cam, and it's really good quality. Right, signing off. Happy hunting, everybody. This is Dave after 2 weeks metal detecting with his E-Track, loving it to death. At 8 hammered, loads of buttons, loads and loads of other junk. Not forgetting the medieval padlock key. I'm away. Try for now.